Hey everyone, this is David again, and welcome back to my channel. Um, in this video, I'm going to be reading the sign Gemini. If you don't know, I'm fairly new to tarot. I'm still learning, but what I'm deciding to do my videos is where I use my intuition to try to say what comes to me naturally. Then I incorporate AI to give its feedback, and hopefully I'm somewhat close or aligned with what AI says. I would say, like, for my first couple of videos, I felt like I was somewhat close to AI, so I definitely feel like my intuition is not that bad. But anyway, so far, as you can see, a couple cards have already popped up, so I'm just going to use these cards. Um, the first one, actually, I got four cards, so it's going to be a little bit longer. Um, the Four Cubs. Um, I feel that the Four Cups is. Let me see. It looks like this person, or just I'm getting the energy from, like, maybe this person is just deciding to, like, be alone or be standoffish right now. It looks like someone's trying to pass them a cup, and I guess they just decided not to take from it, or just deciding to just ignore it right now. So I'm not getting much from this card right now. It just seemed like this person is just deciding to be alone and just be off to themselves. I even see that they have, like, their phone down to the side of them. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see it, but I'll bring it a little bit closer. Yeah, like, they seem like they're isolated. So maybe, Gemini, you're going through this phase where you don't want to be bothered by anyone, or maybe you're not accepting any invitations currently. Let's go to the next card, the Magician. The Magician, to me, at least from what I know, is all about creativity, right? Or, since I enjoy sci-fi, of course I'm thinking like magic, but just that being in that mindset or that mood to create. So maybe you're currently in your mode, or you're currently in a process of um, creating a lot of different things currently, and maybe that's why you're currently being isolated, or you're isolating yourself from others. Let's see what this next card is. The Queen of Pentacles. Now, I feel like the Pentacle card, of course, is a when I think of Pentacles, I typically think about, like, finance, or like success, um, anything like career related, um, or just wealth in general. And to me, like, just looking at these first three cards, I can definitely connect, like, the Queen of Pentacles to the Magician, because it's like this is a Gemini who is focusing on utilizing their creativity, or maybe you're currently exploring different ways to earn money, and that's why you're isolating yourself from people, because this is your primary agenda right now. Let's just see what this last card is. The Knight of Swords. So I'm not sure if you guys can see all four cards clearly, but the Knight of Swords, he looks like he's, like, in a hurry, or he's on the go. Um, so, and but for me, typically when I see a sword, I instantly think conflict, or some type of, like, maybe disagreements between you and other, or someone else. So when I think about all four cards together, or the story that I get is, Gemini, you're currently making either friends or maybe some people who you have some type of relationship with, I guess, upset because you're on the go. You're focusing on what, I guess, matters to you right now, because it's you're focusing on your success, your wealth, your finances, maybe your family as well. And while you're going through this whole process, you're isolating yourself from, I guess, these people that you have some type of like conflict with, or maybe they just don't understand your current situation or your mind at this time, and it might come off as like being isolated, but you're not really isolating yourself. You're just in your mind of creativity because you want to, if you're not already here, you're working to get here. So that's the story that I'm getting from these cards. Let me pause it for a second to see what the AI has to say. This spread speaks to momentum, creation, and a moment of emotional hesitation. We begin with the Knight of Swords. This is fast moving energy, decisive, direct, and sometimes a little intense. This card shows someone charging forward with a clear idea or truth, ready to act without overthinking. There's ambition here and a desire to cut through confusion and get straight to the point, but at the same time, this energy can be impulsive. It asks, are you moving with clarity or are you rushing ahead without fully grounding yourself? Next, we move into the Queen of Pentacles. This is a very different energy, calm, nurturing, and stable. The Queen of Pentacles is grounded in reality. She represents security, self-care, and building something sustainable. Where the Knight of Swords rushes forward, the Queen reminds you to slow down, stay rooted, and take care of what truly matters. This contrast is important. It suggests a need to balance action with stability. At the center of this spread is the Magician. This is powerful. The Magician is about manifestation, skill, and using the tools you already have to create something real. It's a reminder that you are not lacking, you already have what you need to move forward. The question is whether you're fully stepping into that power or holding back. And finally, we arrive at the Four of Cups. This is the energy of hesitation, emotional withdrawal, or even missed opportunities. It can represent feeling disconnected, bored, or unsure, especially when something is being offered right in front of you. Sometimes this card shows that the opportunity is there, but your focus is elsewhere, or you're not fully open to receiving it. When you look at the spread as a whole, there's a clear tension. There's movement, capability, and real potential here, but emotionally something isn't fully aligned. You have the drive of the Knight of Swords, the stability of the Queen of Pentacles, and the power of the Magician, but the Four of Cups suggests you might be second guessing it or not fully engaging with what's being offered. So the message becomes this: you are more capable than you think. You have both the vision and the grounding to make something happen, but you have to be present enough to recognize the opportunity and open enough to actually take it. Otherwise, you risk overlooking something that could genuinely move you forward. Hey everyone, this is David again. So after listening to the AI's feedback, I believe this is an overall great reading for you, Gemini. Compared to my initial thoughts, I feel that I was somewhat close. I did also get like from the Knight of Swords that you were like moving forward with something, but I guess the difference is be at like a more aggressive pace, but at least you are being balanced or rooted by the Queen of Pentacles.